Hello, family. Well, it's a bit of a grotty old day from Cape Town. It's supposed to be spring. This is an indication on a weather level how I'm feeling inside. Supposed to be spring, but we got this. So just wanted to share periodically post eclipse. So we're now what, a week after, a week or a little bit after the eclipse. Yeah, it's been heavy, like running in treacle. It's been really tiring. Had to rest a lot, had to kind of go with the flow. I would be like kind of like in my mode, working, busying myself, doing stuff on the laptop, and then all of a sudden the lights go out and I'm like, oh, and sleep. And just exhausted, and I've had to honor that. So yeah, my levels have been a bit down. I'm somebody who exercises every day, and I've kind of had a bit of a struggle with it. And when I have exercised, my body's just said, "Hey, chica, there's not enough in the tank for you to be doing this." And as a result, I've been like overly exhausted from doing that training session, and that's kind of just made me go, "Wow, okay, there is so much that is going on that we don't really actually know." Until you go and do an exercise training session or something to exert yourself to actually tell you how little you have in the tank, and how much is actually going on inside. So yeah, so post eclipse has been a little bit of one of those, riding the wave a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I was watching something on TV the other night, and it was the perfect analogy. Catching crocodiles. Basically, we're in a time where there's a lot of fear because of this huge integration, this huge download from all of these bloody mental moons, eclipses, and all sorts of things that have been going on. We've just been hammered, so it's just been one after the other. So it is fearful because we haven't had this kind of level of intensity of clearing. And as a result of the clearing, lots of different things are happening inside. So we do have fear, and we're kind of like got that freaking out feeling inside, whether you like to admit it or not. I know I have. And I was watching this crocodile program where they jump on the backs of them and they chuck the cloth over their face, and inside the crocodile's really stressed. But actually what the guy's trying to do is he's trying to take the crocodile from a problem area of where it's decided to take up its living and move it to somewhere else, which is better for the crocodile, and he'll be happier because he'll be with other nice crocodiles instead of living in somebody's back garden pond. But the crocodile's got the cloth over its face. So all it thinks is like, oh my God, this is bad, and resists and fights and snaps and all the rest of it until such time these people tie up its mouth, put the cloth over its face, take him to a better place, then take all that off and release it. And then he's like, oh, well, this is so much better. Why did I resist? Why was I fearful of that transition? So I was just like, whoa, I'm feeling a bit like a crocodile right now. So I thought that was a really good analogy. That's basically where we all are, I feel. In these times of change, you find that a lot of your friends that you used to connect with, you kind of don't anymore. A lot of people coming into your space that you do connect with. Old friends that you've had forever, you connect with on an even deeper level. So even the existing relationships that you have kind of like twist and turn and go even, they morph and they change. So they go even deeper. Some things have got to fall away to make space for new things coming in. And that's okay. And that's all right. But that also freaks us out and gets us scared because, what was once familiar now all of a sudden isn't. So I have recently, in the past 3 years, moved to Cape Town from Zimbabwe. And in Zim, kind of everybody knew me. I was able to kind of connect with everybody, help them on energy levels, clearing, helping them on a physical level, because I'm also a trainer as well. And it was great. And I had a business and everything flowed. And I was comfortable. I was lovely and comfortable. And then a great calling came. And I was told, got to go to Cape Town. So in a heartbeat, in a breath, I packed up everything with my family, who supported me to no end, and ended up in Cape Town. And long story short, this is a big old place in comparison to Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe little, Cape Town huge. So I'm a little bit of a drip in the ocean here. So of course, fear again. So once again, I'm kind of sat here going, how am I going to do this? How am I going to achieve this? How am I going to start a business? How am I actually forget about the money? How am I going to just do my energy work with people that I love? How am I going to get myself out there how am I going to do it all? So I've got this huge mountain that I'm trying to climb up. It's too overwhelming. So the biggest message that I was given for me in my life, but it applies to all, find your soul family. That's all I have to do. Find my soul family. Now I equate my soul family as firing up a Batman sign in the sky for all to see. And then my soul family will see that, and somewhere in the middle we'll meet. So I'm sat here in Cape Town firing my Batman sign up. And once you're with the people that you are supposed to be with, be it on a social level, a business level, whatever it is, your heart will be in extreme expansion. Everything will feel right. You'll feel so comfortable in your surroundings and the people you've met. Things will just flow. So in those times when we're floating around on our own, trying to do things, it's not going to work because we're not supposed to be on our own anymore. So rule of thumb, say to yourself every day in your meditations, if you meditate, bring me my soul family. Because if you're looking for them, they're looking for you. So the journey must unfold. And, you know, we all come into areas and people where we think, oh, feel a bit uncomfortable. When you feel times where you feel like not accepting of yourself when you're with a certain group, that's when you've got to move on, because there's like ego-based groups and there's soul-based groups. And, you know, the ego-based groups will catch up in the end and they will sort themselves out, but that's not where you belong. So just kind of say peace out and move on and carry on the continued journey and search for your soul family, and you will come across them. So I'm sharing that with you because that's kind of like where I am right now. And I think that that ticks all the boxes for this comfort and this stability and this love connection that we're all looking for. We want to get rid of the separation, because separation pretty much is what puts us in this funky phase, and we don't want to do separation. We want to be connected. We want to be with the people that we are hearts connected to. So I think that if you kind of like look for your soul family, I think that it will sort all the other issues out, and as a result then you will be in a safe place to grow. And effectively we're all connected, but you have certain places where you really do belong. And it's not just one, it's many places. But yeah, continue the search, keep walking, and find those people, because they're out there, or places or situations. Like me leaving Zim, I was like, love everybody in Zim, very connected there, but it's time to find further family members. So here I am in Cape Town, having met some amazing people, and I'm continuing to meet more. So yeah, it's scary times, changing times. It's not a time to be complacent. So if you feel uncomfortable and you feel awkward, that is indicative that you are walking in the right direction and you are growing and expanding. When you're sat there and everything's just ticking along and it's all quite nice, you're staying in the same place. So just remember that. So when you feel like your bra's on too tight or your underpants are on back to front, I had to kind of include a guy scenario there. Unless you're a guy that wears a bra, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, because we accept you no matter what. So yeah, if it feels uncomfortable and tight and awkward, well, that's good. So that's the new normal. So that's my pearls of wisdom for today. Anyway, keep on trucking, keep on plodding. Love you all to the multiverse and back, and I will chat to you soon.